Well, that intro's new, isn't it?
Bouncy.
Bouncy, very cool. A little bit different, a little bit of a rebrand going on here, but what do you think? It's very professional, isn't it?
I love it.
Yeah, I like it. I like the music as well. So, but yeah, hi. We are here at
Gatwick Airport.
Gatwick Airport because it is a travel day. And Becky, where are we going on this travel day?
We are going to Epic Universe.
Yeah, we're going to Universal's Epic Universe for the first time. It is open for previews. Well, it's not open yet. Tomorrow is time of recording. Tomorrow is the first day of previews for the public, and we're going to be there on day one, which is pretty insane. So if you've seen our trip announcement video, then you know what we're going to get up to, but we'll give you a little roundup now. We are doing 2 days at Universal's Epic Universe. We're staying at Universal Stella Nova, which
That'd be cool, yeah.
I'm quite excited for that, new hotel. And then we've got like a couple of extra days in Orlando. We're just there for a handful of days in total. We do like Disney and, we're probably going to try and do a walk park, see which one we haven't actually decided.
Get off our feet after 3 heavy days. And,
and that'll be it. But there'll be a lot of content, a lot of videos from Epic Universe, so do stick around and enjoy that content because we're going to look forward to recording it. It's going to be a lot of fun indeed. So if you guys enjoy it throughout, because we're going to enjoy filming it, do give us a thumbs up. It really helps us out so much, and hit the subscribe button, the bell icon to be notified when we post all new videos. It is travel day. It's travel day. I'm so excited. Flying from Gatwick for the first time as well. It's going to be
BA, which we don't often do.
Yeah. A little bit of a different one. We'll show you the process throughout because we're not flying directly into Orlando, so you'll see what happens there. So let's go and enjoy travel day. We today are flying with British Airways, and it's just disappeared. It was on the left there, but there you go. Zones A and C. So we got to follow this down. I think we were actually in this terminal when we went with Voilin. Yeah, where did we go? Was it? I'm not sure. So we got to go zones A to C down this way. We are already checked in online. So it's basically just dropping the bag now. So we've got to print our boarding passes off. We are checked in, so we're just going to scan our passports. We're not going to show you all this because it's just, it's all the same, but there's obviously confidential information there as well. But this is the process. Well, it's going well so far. We tried to check it. We literally
never have success on those machines.
No, we don't.
Almost always we have to go to the check-in desk anyway.
That's true. Like when we went to Japan, we had an issue, but that's because we were going through China. And obviously when we went to China we had an issue because we were going to China. But now we're going into America, they're giving us issues. We've got to go to the check-in desk, unfortunately, and it is quite busy. We haven't got a significant amount of time. We're not people that come to the airport like 4 hours before. We are only giving ourselves like 2 hours, 2.25 hours I think. We'll be fine. We're always fine, aren't we?
I don't know.
My heart is racing. Yeah, traumatic.
Boarding starts at 11:20. Would you like to know the time? 11:12.
Yeah, so that queue was really long.
We're not even through security.
And then we had a problem with Esther because it wasn't showing. Oh no, it was our return flight. Because we're booked with American Airlines on the way back, British Airways on the way out. They were like, have you actually got a return flight? Are you leaving the US? And we were like, well, yeah, obviously. I'd rather not, but we have to. So yeah, that was all of a faff. And then they couldn't find our bag that we'd purchased. Oh, stressful. Planned on going to Spoons as well. Yeah, it was over an hour in the queue. Just really, really not ideal at all. So we're not going to get a chance to go to Spoons. Cafe Nero just up here, before security. Block Hotel. Ooh. Right. This is special assistance. Even the queue for Cafe Nero is fairly long. So we just got to follow to the departures and go through security. We are through security, sorted. Becky and I separated. I've caught up with her now. What a faff. I got stopped at security as well and had to have my bag checked. Said to them, hey, we've got to get a flight in just a second. They did move it to the front, thankfully. But now we're rushing. It's just such a faff. Yes.
My mum would say airport mode activated.
Airport mode activated, yeah. Honestly, it's been a morning. It's been a morning and we're stressed.
Yeah, it's not exactly been a nice relaxing.
No time to stop and look at the kinder stuff, guys.
No time to stop looking at anything.
So this is the airport terminal, South Terminal. We're gate 23, I think it is, according to this. You've got a few places to eat in here. You've got lounges. A lot of the food is up the top, though. So we gotta follow Becky in her cray mode. Bex, how do you feel? It's the first moving walkway of the holiday. Huh? Are we going to do a moving walkway today? No.
Yeah, we will actually.
We won't. We might. We might try and go to CityWalk later.
Yeah, we do have.
That's about as good a shot as I can get of the plane. We can't see too much more. But we'll be boarded in just a second anyway. So we are here, finally. That was honestly one of the most stressful situations ever. What have you got?
A chicken shawarma flatbread.
Ooh. How much was it?
£6 something.
Pricey.
Thank you for your patience. Continuing the service. The Tampa has invited us customers in group 0 to 3. Nassau customers in group 0 to group 3.
I don't know what one we are. We should probably check this before we start moving forward. We don't want to be those guys. Let's just pretend that this one here is our plane, and then you get a shot of the plane. Right? Let's do that. Let's go with that. It's not, but let's go with it. Now is this just here, tucked away?
21 kilo.
We're going on. Alright, we are row 34, so we've got to go back right to the back. But we got moved, so we've got a window and a middle seat now, thankfully. And nobody next to us, I don't think. Yeah, boy. We're going to... Well, that says Tampa, but we are going to Orlando. And then there's little animals in those crates, Becky was saying. I think there is. They are going to be down in the cargo hold. So we are seated, which is great. And on our seat, we had a blanket. We had one of those scratchy pillows, but with a very cool design on it. Aeroplane, yep. And then we had the headphones. I actually, I think these are like little in-ear headphones, and I prefer these to the Virgin ones, because the Virgin ones are over the ears, and you can never like actually hear. And then we bought a treat as well. Look at this.
No, I did. For me.
Didn't I pay for it?
Yeah, but still counts. Gifted. Hashtag gifted.
Hashtag hosted. We're not being hosted. That would be nice, wouldn't it? When we are ready, I'll give you a little bit of tour of this. But we've got Wicked. We've got Better Man, which freaks me out because Robert Willis is Monkey. Timothy Chalamet playing, I think, Bob Dylan. I do want to see this. I don't know if we will. Ooh, Honora. That's the one that won an Oscar. They look like some really, really good new films. This system is very responsive as well. It's got a USB-A and it's got a USB-C. It's got a headphone port. So this is all like the new movies that you'll have at the moment. Then you've got TV. You've got Paramount, which is awesome. Dexter Original Sin. Ooh. Then you've got Paramount Kids. You've got Disney Plus as well on here. So if you want to watch WandaVision, Loki, The Imagineering Story, Got a whole bunch of Disney Plus shows. BBC, HBO, and you got like all TV. Oh, not a lot of HBO. Okay. Audio, so that's going to be your music. BA picks, you got playlists, you got radio, Best of British, Disney, Breaking Band. Like you got all of the normal, all of the normal categories you'd expect. You got your games as well. Angry Birds World Tour, because we are going on a world tour, of course. 2048, I'll be playing that just as we're about to land. Mickey's House Party. Ah, nice.
Yeah, but these all, no, I've played all of these games. They all look good. When you get on them, they're not so good.
Boarding complete. Okay. Staff, please leave the aircraft.
We got Skyflyers. This is the kids' entertainment section. So you got movies, TV, audio, and games for children.
Your children.
And then, yeah, that's pretty much like, that's the entertainment. You've got shop, you've got a map as well, and we can get the Wi-Fi.
How much the Wi-Fi is?
Yeah. So yeah, there's the map. You can see where we're going from London Gatwick to Tampa. Not Bermuda. Although, maybe I could lose Becky in Bermuda, that would be cool. Yeah, that's the entertainment offering. It's nice. It's a nice new system, actually.
Welcome, everyone. We will now demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft, and your attention is essential.
I actually really love this.
Before.
I love this safety demonstration.
I see smoke on the horizon.
Smoking, including e-cigarettes, vaping, and the use of other smoking devices, is not permitted at any time whilst on board.
Alright, so we're just going to check the Wi-Fi, see how much this is. So we've connected to it, gone to the settings, browse and stream full flight, or we can see the packages here. Sign in, member of the British Airways Club on one device through today's flight. Browse and streams, only a £5. Oh, that makes more sense. 1 hour is a £5. Flight pass is $17.99. Still, that's not actually that bad. Or you could do message him for $2.99 or $4.99. That's sneaky. Hide from $4.99. Oh, sneaky. But we get free Wi-Fi for messaging if we're part of the British Airways Club. And I think we are. We've got our first treats of the flight. We've got some Penn State sour cream and chive pretzels. I've gone for an apple juice and Becky's gone for a Coca-Cola. Yeah, we're just like, we've got a free seat next to us, which is great. Nobody in front of either of us, so we can live safe that we're not gonna get reclined into. I've got one person behind me that moved into the seat, so I'm not going to feel too bad about reclining. And yeah, we're just going to watch some films and enjoy. Let's have a look at this view. Nice. Very nice. But it's not really a very full flight. Alright, we've got our main meal options here. So the meat option was roast chicken. And we got a little salad there as well. Potatoes don't look crispy. A little salad. We got millionaire shortbread. A little roll. Cheese, crackers, water. We'll get our butter underneath here. And Becky's got this is a vegetarian korma, wasn't it? Vegetable korma. What's the cutlery? Is it wooden or is it paper or?
Ready? Drum roll, please.
Go on then. Wooden. Okay.
I do prefer that like plasticky one you get on the Virgin, like
Yeah.
sustainable pasta.
Yeah. But yeah, not bad options. We'll let you know what our thoughts are. Look at this. Look at the millionaire shortbread. That looks like it's going to be one of the best airplane desserts that we've ever had. I'm excited for this. Yeah, this looks good. All right, so we just had our meal. What did you think of your vegetable korma?
I wouldn't rate it that high, to be fair.
No?
What about you?
It was okay. I mean, it didn't really taste like a korma.
No, it just tastes like any kind of curry.
It tastes like generic insert curry
very,
here.
Like, just like a couple of bits of cauliflower in.
Yeah, it didn't have a lot of like sauce or anything either.
No.
So that was a bit.
I do like spinach, and it had spinach. So.
It had a lot of spinach to it. Yeah, I think mine was okay. Mine was pretty good actually. The chicken was really succulent. The gravy was quite tasty. The vegetables still had a crunch to them. The potatoes weren't as roasted as I would have liked, but overall, pretty good. And then that dessert.
Yeah, that was a really good dessert.
That dessert was, I think it was one of the best desserts we've had.
Yes.
Honestly. So that's the menu at the moment on the British Airways flights. So we got the vegetable curry, the vegetable korma, they're calling it, but it's not korma because it's not buttery, and the roast chicken. So, and that weird salad that we didn't touch at all.
Tried it, but not a fan.
So we've got this Monty's Bakehouse rich tomato chicken. It's like a sausage roll, but they had a choice. They had chicken, or they had like a vegetable marinara one, vegetable medley. So let's open this. I'll show you guys what it is. So it's kind of like it's like a sausage roll. Let's give it a try and see what we think. I'm just looking at Becky and she's like, It's quite nice. This is better than the Virgin afternoon tea.
You hate the afternoon tea.
I hate the afternoon tea. At this point, right, because we fly Virgin quite often because of the flying club, we've had afternoon tea upwards of like 15 times. And I don't like any of the sandwiches. I love the scone, but that's it. So I just end up eating a scone. Yeah, it is a mess. It's very messy. But this is good. Like, excuse the bite marks, but you can see big chunks of chicken in there. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with this. It's not a flaky pastry either, so it's not like going everywhere. It's I don't know what the kind of pastry are. I'm not on Great British Bake Off or anything. Certainly not Paul Hollywood. But this is nice. This is really nice. I'd have this again. All right, we have landed in Tampa, Florida. Now the journey begins to get ourselves to Orlando. So we've got to go and grab our hire car. Well, we've got to grab the bags, then we've got to grab the hire car, and then we've got to drive to Orlando. So that'll be fun. I think it's about an hour and a half total, which isn't too bad really. But yeah, we'll get off the plane and then we'll pick up once we're in the terminal building. Look, it's a different kind of carpet, but still a mini suitcase. We're on our way. So one thing we've done, we've got the mobile passport control app. Highly recommend it. You have to get that nowadays, and then you can get through passport control a lot quicker. So basically you just do all the immigration questions before you land, and then you submit it. It lasts for 4 hours. So you submit when you land, and then you take a selfie, send that. Once you go through immigration, it should be very quick. Fingers crossed. Not every airport does it, but Orlando International Airport and Tampa International Airport both do it. Welcome to Tampa Bay. Yes, we're here. Don't leave me. Come back. So we got our bags. The bags took about 20 minutes because there were 3 planes arriving at the same time, but we've made it. We've now got to go into the terminal building, which we are, and we've got to get a shuttle bus back to the main terminal building because we're at one of like the offshoots at the moment. These people all come in for their flight. We've just missed one. That's unfortunate. There'll be one here in just a second.
Hi, this is Mayor Jane Castro. Thank you for visiting the Tampa Bay region. To our residents, welcome home.
We are approaching the main terminal at Airport Marriott Hotel. Please follow signs for rental.
Familiar but unfamiliar territory for us all at the same time. Where's Orlando Mayor Buddy there? Oh, that's the sign of Tampa Airport, is the flamingo looking in the water. I really like it actually, it's quite cute. There he is. All right, so to get to rental cars, I'm pretty sure we have to go forward here. So we've gone past the flamingo, past Starbucks, which is just there on the right. And then we're going...
We were going to go to Starbucks, but
we
there's
were
a
gonna,
stonking queue.
Yeah, it was really bad. We're going to go past the Hard Rock. Not eating there, but Hard Rock aren't doing their local burgers, really, so I've got no need to. I do have a shot glass, though. Rental cars. And I think now we've got to get another link monorail.
Yeah, train to rental cars.
So we've got to go up. People are getting on the escalator to go up. America! Right, so we're up and we need to get the monorail again. All right, we're in the rental car station and we are renting with Alamo. We booked this on Costco, so there's no queue. Straight to the front. Becky's on it. She's on a mission. All right, so we did everything on the screen actually, which was nice and easy. We've got to go down to the end, to the beach market here. Turn right, we were told, and then we take an elevator to level 1, which is Alamo. Yeah, it says on the top here, Enterprise, National, and Alamo on level 1, Hertz on level 2, and then like Sixt and Europe car, there you go, it's on level 3. So do this, turn around the corner, and then level 1. All right, so we are outside in the rental area. We've gone to Alamo, and they've just said basically go and get any of these in the standard SUV area that's got the trunk open. So it doesn't really matter which one. I'm cool with any of them. I think this one will be okay, right? I actually switched car. We've changed to this Ford instead because that other one didn't have a USB-C cable and I couldn't see CarPlay on it. But here's Becky in the car. This is quite nice though. It's got a few scratches over it. The rims look okay though. Scratch on the bumper here. You should always check this, and obviously there's always like things like this because of the bags in and out, but generally speaking it looks pretty good. All right, so we are on the road. We've got our car. As I said, we changed to the Ford. The CarPlay on this is really good actually. Like, it takes up a significant portion of the screen. I'm just trying to get used to the touchscreen aircon and things like that, but we've put this in to go to Universal Orlando Resort. It says it's going to take 1 hour and 48 minutes from where we are now, and we're already on the highway. So we're going to get there at 20 past, which is really... It's longer than I expected, let's put it that way. That's a 2-hour drive.
It's longer than it's taken us in the past,
yeah,
for sure.
It normally takes us like an hour and a half.
But we have arrived at rush hour times.
Also, actually, we don't normally go all the way to Universal.
True.
We normally go and stop at like Disney Springs or something like that, which is about 30 minutes closer.
Yeah, true.
To Tampa. So, yeah, I mean, look, it depends where you're going. If you're flying into, if you're going to Disney, Tampa's not too bad. But if you're going to Universal, then maybe Tampa's not the best because you're kind of like crossing over. Orlando International Airport's closer to Universal. Disney's closest to Tampa, right? So, anywho, right, it's going to take us a while. We stopped, of course, and got ourselves a Starbucks. I got an iced chai latte with salted caramel cold foam. And Becky, what did you go for?
I got a mocha frap.
Yeah.
Standard
Mocha frap. She's quite simple with her.
It does taste nicer right here.
Sweeter,
definitely
yeah,
sweeter.
much sweeter. But yeah, so we're going to be driving on the road. We've turned off tolls as well because we don't have the visitors toll pass here. I always forget that people just merge without really indicating.
Yeah, you can't leave. You can't leave.
You can't leave any more than like 30 centimeters. Otherwise, this guy is like right up. Let's say backside because. Pay attention.
Yeah, pay attention.
He's right up his backside. I'm right up his backside.
We almost were right up his backside then.
Awkward. But yeah, so hour and 46 minutes to go. It's going to be a long drive. We're pretty tired. It's like 1 a.m. UK time when we get to Universal. So, fun. All right, there we are. Disney World and Celebration. Whew. It's been quite the drive, hasn't it? We've been in an hour and a half at this point, yeah. The junction to turn off to Disney in Celebration is here. We're not taking that. We're going to continue straight on because we're not going to Disney just yet. But yeah, Celebration is just here to our right-hand side. Just above us, coming up, is World Drive, I think. That is Disney's main road. That's the best way I can say it. Yeah, and it's absolutely chocker on the other side of the road, so I'm kind of glad that we're on this side. We've got like another 27 minutes or so. We're programmed in to go to Universal Orlando Resort, the guest parking lot, to go to CityWalk. We need to just go to guest services basically before we go to Epic Universe tomorrow to just make sure that everything's in check. Our tickets still aren't showing up on the app, so it's like, let's just go in there. Because you need a virtual queue for Harry Potter and the Battle at the Ministry ride. So I don't want to get into the park tomorrow and we have an issue with getting a virtual queue because our tickets aren't correctly linked. But yeah, we're nearly there. Oh, we got Magic Kingdom on the sign here. Haha! It's all really cool. It's very cool actually. ESPN Worldwide of Sports is to our left, and yeah, celebrations to the right.
Oh, we found that.
Oh, this is looking pretty cool. We just saw the new signs for Universal there, and now we're going past all of the hotels. We've got Cabana Bay. We've got Aventura. Just to our left here, we've got Ripsaw Falls. And we should have Hulk just over here somewhere as well.
Hulk Smash?
Hulk Smash! Yes, Hulk Smash. Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom's Fearful.
Your fave?
I love that ride, don't I? Yes, don't I, Russ, from Orlando Adventures podcast? I love that ride. But no, we're not going to CityWalk right now. We are going straight over this next junction on Royal Pacific Resort. Welcome to Universal Orlando Resort. We have made it to Universal Orlando Resort.
Tiring.
Tiring, very tiring. Where are we parked? Phone home. So we're just going into CityWalk because, like I said, we need to sort out our tickets for Epic because I am not missing that virtual queue. I'm not missing it. Apparently, though, you can get multiple virtual queues per day.
But that also means that everyone will be going multiple virtual queues per day, and our chance of getting a virtual queue might actually decline.
Yeah, true. But also, look at this. We're on a moving walkway! And we're walking on the moving walkway because that's what you're supposed to do.
True.
Yeah. Nice, nice, nice. Universal Orlando Resort. We love ya. We love ya. All right, so we need to go to guest services, which is just beyond the concierge desk here and beyond Starbucks. So this is the new extension for the store that they're doing. You can see here they've got like the yellow question mark block being built. So this is going to be like the Nintendo. Yeah, this is going to be the Nintendo section. All right, so that was a little bit of a null effort, really, wasn't it? Because they were like, we can't really do it here. We can't link the tickets properly here. You're better off speaking to concierge at Epic. So, yeah. That's what it is, right? They're still learning all these things.
Yeah.
The park technically isn't even open yet.
No.
And it's not open for over a month.
And the ticket situation for AP previews is brand new as well. Because that's only starting tomorrow.
Yeah.
So before that, they've done whatever they've done for team member previews.
Yeah, and I think team members just purchased their ticket. Didn't purchase them. They acquired them.
Route in or something.
Yeah, they acquired them as part, through their team member portal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, they've never had to do any of this before. So we're still learning. We're getting there. And that's one thing I'll say as well. When we do our wrap up of Epic Universe, we're not gonna we're gonna let quite a few things slide because we're over a month out from opening. So
they're just trying to pick up themes of where it's because this stuff is brand new. So if they see a theme of there's an issue with the linking the tickets to the annual pass, for example, like we've had, then they've got a few weeks of annual pass previews, and then they've also got a few weeks after that to resolve those issues. To finalise things,
yeah. So we're all good. That's done. We'll sort it tomorrow. We're going to head back to the car, and then we're going to go and...
what are we going to do?
We'll leave you. Suspense kills you.
What can you see out the window, darling?
Well, my wife, that looks like Universal's Helios Grand Hotel.
Wowza.
Yeah, and look at this. This looks like just pure white on the screen, actually. But
Focusing. Yeah, got a bit of a focusing.
Dark universe now. But yeah, cool.
Those are the same signs that they have in Beijing.
Yeah, I think they are.
They are.
Very similar, yeah.
No, they literally are.
So
what are you going to do there then, darling?
I don't know, I reckon, should we go to the Helios?
No.
Let's go to the Helios. Universal Helios Grand Hotel. Universal's Helios Grand Hotel. The very first day of public operations. And we're here to check it out. So the parking garage is just off to the left-hand side. You've got to go in and grab a ticket. If you're an overnight guest, it's $36 per night plus tax. daily visitor is $125, but you can get your parking validated with a reservation. So we're going to go and do that. We've parked here next to this really disgusting car. I am not a fan. I am not a fan. Let us know what you think down in the comments, but honestly, it makes me want to hurl. Like, it just looks really, it looks tacky, is what it looks.
Oh my God, that's so funny, because that's what it said about you.
She said that they said that about me. Interesting. Universal Helios Grand Hotel. We are some of the first guests to step into this hotel. It is open today to the public, and also,
I really want to go out on that balcony.
I really want to go out on that balcony. Should we go out on the balcony?
Yeah.
Let's go. Oh my God. Oh my God. Because you know what's out on this balcony, right? That, my friends, is Epic Universe.
Wow. This is so surreal, isn't it?
Honestly, I don't even know like how to feel right now.
Wow, Stardust is much taller than I thought it was.
Stardust Racers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was that tall.
Stardust Racers is right in Central Pain. This is the Helios Grand Hotel. That's obviously the lobby. This is Helios himself. This is much bigger than I thought it was. I've seen this obviously from aerials, but this is a lot bigger. At break of dawn, the god of light, a bow he draws with all his might, his flaming arrow in its flight will burn away the darkest night. Wow. Wow. That's cool. Right, so just here to the left, that is the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Ministry of Magic. To the right here is Dark Universe. We're gonna just go over there quickly and show you.
Yeah.
Dark Universe.
You can't actually see that much of that, which is good.
You can't, no. You can't see much of that from here.
You can see a fair amount of Nintendo.
Yeah, you got Constellation Carousel just in front here, and then like right in Central Pain, you can actually see the light beams from the Kronos, which is really cool. It honestly, right?
So this is actually, if you were to walk on that path there, that's part of the park. It looks like it.
I think it is. I think it is part of the park. I think that's the pass holder entrance. Yeah. Not pass holder. The hotel guest entrance.
Yeah.
This park is beautiful at night. It's got so much light to it. We obviously haven't been over the other side, so I can't say for sure, right? But like, there's so much light to this park. The carousel's got light. The Kronos is all moving and lit up.
Where's Dragon? Oh, over there then.
Yeah. So and just Becky's pointed it out. Yeah, you can see the top of the mountain there in Central Pain. That is How to Train Your Dragon, and then obviously Super Nintendo World is there. Insane. Absolutely insane. Wow. But wait, that's not all. That's not why we're here. Partly why we're here. I did really want to see Epic, but not entirely. We've got a reservation now at the Bar Helios, which is the top hotel bar. Need to validate my parking after all. This is the gift shop, so we got like loads of Epic merch, obviously. I imagine what's going to happen is by the end of the weekend, Becky's going to go, ooh, they would be really nice
I'm not
pajamas.
sure those ones would fit me.
Those ones would not, no. Those shorts might fit me though. Tempting, tempting. Yeah, I mean, everything just says Epic on it. So.
I actually quite just like the simple cream white. Oh yeah, we need that. We need that.
Should we just buy it now?
Yeah, if you want to. I don't have a bag.
Yeah, I got the bag. That's fine.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Right, wow. Look at that bottle.
We don't need another bottle.
No, we don't need another bottle.
We don't need another Christmas tree decoration. Our Christmas tree will just fall over.
This. Look at it.
I'm going to come in here and show you. It's so pretty on the inside, too. Like, isn't
Oh,
that
yeah, that's nice.
It's just, so it shows in the hood when you know.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That is really.
Yeah.
I'll be buying that before. I'll be buying that before the end of the weekend for sure. I think it's like probably like 90 or something.
Ow.
Sorry. 95, but you do get pass holder discount.
Bomba bomba.
Ooh.
Is it called a bomba?
Bomba bomb.
Bomba bomb.
Bomba bomb. Yeah. Okay. Cool. We've got loads of stuff in here. We'll check out more merch in the park tomorrow. So we're gonna go and pay for this. Wow. That looks absolutely incredible. Bar right there in the center. So we're gonna go and have a couple of drinks and a little bit of food and just experience this beautiful place. We've got a table out on the balcony, so I'll take you out on the balcony now and probably get some good views of Epic Universe from here as well. This is Epic Universe. Right over my shoulder is Epic Universe. How cool is that? Yeah, so Bar Helios is located right on the very top floor of the Helios Grand Hotel, and these are some of the views you can get. Absolutely insane. So you got the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Ministry of Magic, Stardust Racers, How to Train Your Dragon, Super Nintendo World is down there. We can't see Dark Universe because it's like located around the other side, but looks absolutely phenomenal. The fountains were going just a second ago, and unfortunately I've missed that. They might go again, but they're doing a lot of like last minute kind of construction on it at the moment to just get it ready for previews tomorrow. Right, so this is the menu at Bar Helios. These are brand new, so like they're not staying open. You've got a whole bunch of cocktails there that range from about like $18 up to $24, $26 in some cases. The server was just saying that this one takes like 4 days to make or something. I think it was this one, wasn't it? The Athenian milk punch takes 4 days to make, which is pretty insane. In terms of food, it's like little sharing plates mainly. So you got spreads and meze, chicken wings, charcuterie, you got crab cake there, beef sliders. So we're going to pick a couple of items off of that. And then you've got chilled on ice. So you got fresh oysters, you got jumbo prawns, and you got crab claws. They're all at market price, which is like spenny basically. Expensive. Sashimi, and then you got seafood tower for $225. I don't think I'll ever be getting that in my life. And then you got a few desserts as well. And then the standard beers, wines. Yeah, so, but that's not what you're here for. You're here for that. You're here for that view. And it's a great view. Managed to catch the fountains. They're on again. That's cool. That's really cool. Like the park is so lively at night. There's so many lights in there. We were just talking to a team member actually, and she was saying that they've got millions of lights that are all individually programmed, which is just absolutely incredible. The cocktail that we went for was the Night Goddess. It says Kettle 1 vodka, Parma, pomegranate molasses, lemon juice, and ginger beer. And that was at a cost of $19. Let's give it a taste.
There wasn't many fruity options, was there really?
Becky had tried it already and said to me it was sharp, and I don't think I was prepared for the sharpness.
They're all sharp though. They've all got lemon or lime or
even the yogurt one is
sours,
it's Greek
bitters.
yogurt. Like that is sour, right? But yeah, I mean it's actually quite nice. It is nice,
It's not
but
bad,
it is like it is sharp.
We prefer a fruity smooth cocktail, don't we?
Yeah, for sure. So we went for the beef skewer, and this is with chimichurri.
What's that one?
And that is garlic sauce. So I'm not going to have any of this, I don't think.
Let's turn it around.
We should turn it around.
I like this little sword guy.
Yeah,
It's cute.
it is cute. And that is $29. But it looks nice, and it comes with like the vegetables in there as well. So it's like a proper barbecue skewer.
It's a big chunks, isn't it?
Big chunks, yeah, really big chunks. I was expecting like, right, should we cut it? Becky's just going to cut it for us quickly. I swear this travel day has turned into a food review. I'd say it's a little bit overdone.
Not too bad.
A little bit, but nice. With the garlic sauce, nice? Or would you say it would be all right without the garlic sauce?
It's very succulent.
Is it? Okay. Are you going to try the chimichurri?
I am going to try the chimichurri now. For the sake of the vlog.
For the sake of the vlog, yeah.
You know. Not so garlicky, the chimichurri. That's normal.
Not so much.
No.
Oh, okay.
Not as garlicky as a normal chimichurri, I would say.
But you obviously prefer the garlic because you're a garlic fiend. Yeah.
Truth.
Okay. I'm going to try it now. Becky's word was succulent, and I don't think she could have been closer to the truth there. That melted in my mouth. It was beautiful, beautifully cooked, really, really soft, falls apart. It's a steak, it falls apart, right? We were sat here like trying to cut it on this board before we realised that we had side plates to cut it on. And I was going to comment like, you need a bigger board. So next we went for the Wagyu beef sliders, and it's kibech, spiced mayo, aged cheddar, charred onions, and arugula, which is just, I think that's rocket, basically. 2 in a portion, quite small. They're sliders, right? So these were 26 for 2. Let's give them a whirl. The beef looks like it's like a pressed together beef. It looks like it's going to be really soft.
Whoa, juicy.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That is so nice. What do you think?
Best slider I've ever had.
Best slider you've ever had? Wow.
Best slider you've ever had?
Yeah, I think so. That's really nice. Like, perfectly cooked inside. Crunchy. Like, the veg and the onions and the cheese is like crunch to it, but the beef is really, really tender. That is perfectly cooked, I think. Wow. I mean, it's an expensive slider. That one slider is the price of a normal burger. It's like a normal full-size burger. So it should be perfectly cooked.
So he's put in the rose in nitric oxide there.
Frozen raisin.
Frozen rose, yeah. I just need you to clap that roses. Oh, okay. It's a nice clean clap. Oh, that's cool. And this is yours to keep if you like.
Oh,
thank you very much. Very welcome. Oh, a bit cold? A little bit cold, yeah. A little bit cold. That's very cool. Thank you very much. That was cool.
What did you have to do?
That was really cool. So like, this is the rose now.
Is it an actual rose? Yeah.
So yeah, it's an actual rose. That is fully an actual rose.
Let me smell it. Yeah, it's the rice.
So he put it in nitrous oxide, dipped it in nitrous oxide, froze it, and then I clapped to shatter it. It's the shattered rose experience.
It's quite cool.
That's very cool. It's clever. It's very cool.
I'm not sure it's going to be to our taste, but
Definitely not. And it's made a bit of a mess everywhere.
exciting, though.
Yeah, let's give it a go. So Becky doesn't really like cinnamon or this got cardamom. This is babka bread pudding and cardamom gelato. No, not a fan of the actual flavour of it. No, okay. We didn't. Once we started reading what it was, we realised you probably wouldn't. Try the chocolate. Chocolate, good. Right, let me give it a go then. Here we go.
I think it's the ice cream that put me off.
Really? Shall I have it without the ice
Yeah.
cream first? Yeah, I quite like that.
Do you?
Yeah, I wouldn't go out of my way to order it again, but like, it's nice. Let me try it with the cardamom ice cream. The flavours are too weird for them to like.
They're trying to be bougie, I think.
Yeah,
it's like,
trying to be bougie,
yeah.
and it's not. I don't think it's for us.
No.
It was $32, which for the experience, actually,
You pay for the experience, yeah.
like
yeah.
that's not bad.
No.
But I don't enjoy it enough to pay $32 again. So
No.
it's what it is.
One and done
We've
situation.
done it. We've done it. We wouldn't do it again. I'll eat it though, because it cost me $32. And there's a cool shot of one of the domes of Helios over my shoulder. Great. I love it. I love it. Absolutely fantastic views for days here at the Helios Grand Hotel. Tonight we are checking into Universal's Stella Nova Hotel. And what an interesting design this is. We'll have a full tour of this up because you can't really see the outside of it so much at the moment. But like, I'll just come and show you over here. Like, you can kind of see the multicolored like tiles that's on the entire outside. Yeah, we're not going through the spin-in thing, we'll go through the side entrance here. We've got a store that is sadly closed. Luggage, check-in, Nova Bar, and the Cosmos Cafe and Market. Okay, we are on the first floor, so ground floor. We're room 1017, games room. Yeah, Becky said it's got the same vibes as Endless Summer. Oh, the carpet's very plush. It's difficult to move the suitcases. So here we are, room 1017 at Stella Nova. All right. So we come in and we've got the wardrobes here. All your amenities, your bits and pieces in there. And then this is the bathroom. So you got the sink area. It's like a floating sink, which is quite cool. Quite fancy pants looking mirror. And then we've got the bathroom here. You've got kind of like a sunken bath of sorts. It's like a really low down bath. And then the shower head over there, shower curtain. You've got special shampoo and conditioner, Cosmic Ember, and then you've got bath soap, Cosmic Ember as well. I really don't like that Universal only give a bar of soap rather than shower gel.
And then let's go into the main room. So we got 2 beds in this room. It's kind of like, it's quite nice actually. It's quite nice. Right, so you got a little fridge here. You got a coffee machine, ice bucket, and all your coffees there. You got the 2 large beds, like we said, and you've got this drawer, like bedside table in the middle here. Plug sockets, we'll get to these all, but we've got 2 plug sockets, one USB-A and one USB-C port, which is pretty great. And then we've got the Stella Nova design over the top, which is quite neat as well. Plush seating area here, which is nice. So you've got your little like sofa, and then you've got your chest of drawers here, which is quite nice. So you've got quite a bit of drawer space. I mean, this is a relatively new hotel, so you know it should be nice and fresh. You've got rundown of the room as well. Then you've got your plug sockets. So you've got 2 standard plug sockets, USB-C, USB-A, and then 2 USB-As as well. So you've got quite a few plug sockets located around, and we're located on the ground floor here, the first floor. So we don't really have a view of Epic, unfortunately. But yeah, it's a nice room. They got the nice carpet runner here as well. The beds look nice and plush, and I do like this headboard that kind of wraps all along. It's really nice. It's a nice room. This is an interesting thing here. Becky there, just getting ready for bed. But you've got a curtain that kind of separates the bathroom. It's very strange. It does feel a bit like a cruise ship, doesn't it? It's like, yeah, it's very strange. And then I missed this mirror here, which is like a full length mirror, like just on the inside of the door. In the bathroom, you have got like extra toilet paper. You've got your hairdryer and all of those things as well. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much the tour of the room. You've got a small area here.
It's got a really similar vibe to like Cabana Bay, and
they
all feel the same.
Yeah,
it's hard to explain how.
They all look similar. They're all Lowe's hotels, so that's probably part of it. I didn't really show you the window. I mean, obviously you saw it throughout the tour, but we've got this really unique like porthole window. So I can imagine when you're high up, that is quite cool, and you can get kind of like, look guys, I wouldn't advise sitting there, but if you wanted to sit there, you could get your like Disney Cruise Line kind of vibes, you know? But yeah, so that is the tour of the room. All right, so that is the end of a Stella. You get it? Did you get it?
Yeah.
Did you get it?
I get it.
Becky gets it. Stella Nova, but very tiring travel day to Orlando. That was absolutely insane. Crazy queues in Gatwick this morning, unfortunately, but we made it on the plane. We didn't get to spoons, which was sad. But the actual flight was fine. It was fine. The food was pretty good, and yeah, like it's just such a long drive from Tampa. Like I wouldn't mind doing it if we stay in like Disney or something like that. But staying right up by Universal, that is a long drive. 2.25 hours, I think it took us in total. But yeah, we got our tickets all sorted for the virtual boarding groups for Ministry of Magic, and then go into Bar Helios at the Helios Grand Hotel. Oh my goodness. our first views of Epic Universe as well. Becky's not in the outro because she's getting ready for bed. It's midnight now, which means it's 5 a.m. UK time. Bex, what did you think of Bar Helios?
Yeah, it was good. I think it was, some things were a bit too posh for us.
Some things a bit too posh, yeah.
Like unnecessarily flavoured poshly.
I don't know if you heard that. Unnecessarily flavoured poshly. Those were the words that she used, but yeah, I get what she's saying.
But some things were.
Like the cocktail wasn't the best. The dessert, Becky didn't like the dessert, but I was okay with it.
Was it a
right?
$32 dessert?
It wasn't well, the experience was a $32 experience, I think. With
it was only like 60 seconds though, not even.
Yeah, but it's the nitros and stuff like that, you know, like the whole thing. But yeah, that was cool. Our bill for everything was $111. $111, and then obviously we had to tip as well. You don't have to tip. You're not obligated to. It's kind of expected though. It's the American culture, but it is what it is, right? The service wasn't the best.
It was relatively slow, but obviously it was the first time that they had to run the service properly today, so it was the first opening.
Yeah, day one, completely.
But
yeah.
it was quite slow, considering how quiet it was in there.
Yeah, I think the staff were taking time to like talk to people for extended periods of time, which meant that the people that were actually waiting for food were kind of like neglected a little bit, I guess. But yeah, I mean, having those views of Epic Universe, that
like this is very
alone.
scratchy.
Oh, she's just got in bed. She's staying in the bed and scratchy. Well, the top sheet.
This is scratchy. This top one, yeah.
The top sheet is scratchy. There's like a sheet on top of everything. Anyway, yeah, I think the views alone of Epic Universe are probably worth the trip in there, even if you just go in for a drink or something like that. When the park officially opens, there's going to be a fountain show, and the music from the fountain show is going to be pumped into Bar Helios. So you kind of want that experience, right? It's like going to California Grill at the Contemporary. You get that happily ever after fireworks show on the balcony. So yeah, it's very similar vibes there. But yeah, that was really cool. And now we're at Universal Stella Nova. The room itself is quite it's basic. It's a basic room, but it seems like it's nice. You know, like I wouldn't not stay here. It seems nice. The curtain into the bathroom is a little bit odd, but overall, I think it's okay so far. Obviously, we'll have our full tour and review up, like we normally do, but I'm quite happy. We didn't pay a significant amount for this as well, because we got an AP the annual pass holder discounted ticket rate.
You're struggling to talk, just so
I am struggling to talk. It's late. But yeah, it's a nice room. It's a nice hotel. Check-in was a little bit slow because they were having computer issues, but it's what it is, right? It's what it is. But hopefully you've enjoyed our travel day. It's been a long one. It's been a tiring one. We've done a lot. We've had our first view of Epic Universe as well, which is exciting. And then today, it's just gone midnight. That means we're actually going into Epic Universe. We're going to be some of the first public guests into Universal Epic Universe. How freaking cool is that? So, stick around for those videos. If you've enjoyed this travel day, give us a thumbs up. Do appreciate it. It helps us out so much. And it'd be great if you could subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified when we post all new videos. We'll see you on the other side. Thanks.